Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're going to be playing Red Green Luffy, and we're going into rank. So we're getting some nice high-quality games. Let's see who we find on the ladder. It's going to be good times. Here's a sneak peek of the deck we will be running. Decklist will be in the description below, and I will have a breakdown at the end of the video. Thank you guys for your support. It's been really cool to see the community starting to chime in. I love that you guys are starting to comment, let me know what you want to see, and I am doing my best to get you those videos as quick as I can. I'm looking for the specific matches that you're requesting. Some of them are a little harder than others, but I am working on it. I just want to let you guys know that I appreciate your support, so let's jump into some games. See how I do. All right. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another round of One Piece. We're going first. That is not a very good hand against old Enel. We're going to mulligan that. That's better. Ooh, we got options here. I like this. These are my three options. This isn't even a bad late game option, but we're going to lose a bunch of board dollar nonsense. And Nami's okay, but not the best. Let's move this up like this, just because they have a lot of stuff, and then we'll pass it over. Okay. Velan draws Lightning Dragon. Tax 6 in. If they want to give me a event, I'm very happy about it. But I doubt it. Enel wants cards. This is a battle for board, nothing more. Let's see what they do. They're on 4. They've got a searcher. They should pop my searcher, probably, just so that I can not have a free swing at theirs. Okay, so I get to get out of at least one of their swings. They reveal and draw a Mumaragan. Nope. I'm going to make you swing your searcher at me. So 6K? Yeah, you got it, boss. It's not a bad 2K to have. Attack 6 of them again. They take it. Here's a question. Do I play this? Because then I can force out more stuff. I think it's fine for now. They haven't played anything big yet. If they want to go full in on events, they can. Okay, they play the Searcher. Get to take a mystery card. They're up to 10 cards in hand. We're at 7. The Lightning Dragon. Freeze my Garp. Rest something. Well, they can't rest anything because this is not down to 5K yet. They got it at 6. They are all the way back minus in their Dawn, which means they will be able to put everything back up. This gains 2 cost for the turn. No. Well, they can only go 6. That's not going to be good enough. I'm going to go wide this turn. We're getting out a pair of the boys. Should be very good for us. We're stacking up freeze as well. Also, they've gone through a bunch of events that they didn't get any real value out of. We love that. So now my board is wide, and I've got the option to pressure them. Then they're going to have to plus this again. And I've got the combo now. And I've got the ability to go wider on my board next turn. I could play both the Sanji and the Usopp as well. Which we really do like. Get the Mamaragan back up. They'll probably rest my guy immediately. Nope, they want the double attacker. Rest him. He's a 2K now. Nope, you got that one. Well, I'm glad I didn't go all that work. They play another Vari, which is good. This can attack, and I will give you a life for it. Yep. Oh, heck yeah. Oh, heck yeah, ladies and gentlemen. How wide do I want to go? Because this is an 8 cost. I'm not getting it. We're removing that, because that gets too much value. And then I will get all 5 Dawn back up. So if I deploy this, I can go... Let's start with a 7 at him. Do I remove this? No, because it's probably just going to go here for a bigger attack. I'd love it if you go down to 1. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at all that restand, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you got another Vari. The only thing we haven't really seen is a Charleston. That's okay. This is going to get real difficult for him next turn. You got to have some moves, Enel. That is exactly what you needed. Fair enough. Okay, here comes the event train. Yep, neg that by 5. Now it's a 2K. We're going to fight over this. Oh, I went to one too many. Oops. Okay, I really am fighting over the Usopp now, because I gotta let that go, because he'll put 4. I'll be able to put 5 on it, make it a 7. I just want to be able to remove 2. You got that one. That would have been way easier if I'd not accidentally done that Dawn there. I'm contemplating giving him a 2 and a 1 next turn. Okay. Yeah. Alright, well that's going to make it harder. Because now that's a 7 at... 7 at lead? Heck yeah. I'm happy with that all day long. Yeah, I just need the Dawn to restand, guy. I think you missed the point there. That's pretty good. What do we want to do now? That goes there. Seven. So this costs 8, but I'm getting 4 back, so I actually don't have to care. So what if we do this? Another 2 cards. I'm hoping he doesn't give it up, because then I can character rush him. No, he does give it up. Okay, well, we're going to have to do something different then. Because now I can go 4 and 3. That's 7. Jeez, I got 2 left. So if I go 2 here, pack 7 in, block and a card. One, 2, 3, 4, a 5. And my board gets bigger. I feel like we're doing all right in this one. What do you guys think? We're just jamming out. We're playing ranked. We're beating an Enel up. Classic Luffy behavior. Let's see. Plays another one. If he goes to try and... Yeah, he draws the Gamma Knife. Here's the problem with your Gamma Knife. It forces you to do the Reijua to get me. You get 1 character maximum. No, okay, he just L-Thors it. There you go. Fair enough. Now you get nothing, though. Unless you've got another Gamma... No, Gamma Knife isn't going to get you there. Yeah, minus this. Minus it again. Okay, so now I'm fighting with a 3. Ooh, wow. Okay. Man, apparently I should have played Laboon last turn. My bad. Okay. I can rest everything. He doesn't have a lot. Wow, he takes it. This is 7, so I get 3 more Dawn. You're real lucky I don't have a Brook right now. See you next turn, buddy. That's not going to save you. This attack's here. I could probably attack 1 in here. Draws another Gamma Knife. Come on, man. Gamma Knife has a cost, though, of 2. You're not going to be able to play it this turn. Which means I can just counter. I'll Thor. Yep, just eats the Nami. That's fine. If you turn this sideways, you just die. Please give me a Brook. Double attacking with this would be so good. Mm-hmm. Put it all there. You can't swing with this. It doesn't really matter because I'm going to knock this down. Oh, he does it. Oh, he does it. Yeah, don't do that. Yeah, he recognizes he lost the game. Wow, his hand had a 1K in it. That wasn't good enough at all. Yeah. We were just going to knock both of these down again and just start firing at him, seeing what he would give us. He would add a blocker and a 1K, so as soon as I went 7, he had to give me the blocker, and then I just go all in at him. GG, Enel. Sorry, I went too wide too fast. You could not retaliate fast enough. That was a good game, though. We climb the ladder ever higher, ladies and gentlemen. We're doing pretty good. We're getting up there. What did you guys think? What did I do right? What did I do wrong? What would you have done? I like fighting Enel. It's good times. All right, that's all I got. So I will catch you guys in the next one. Good games and good luck. All right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another round of One Piece. We're playing against Brook. They chose to go first. Not real surprising. I think I'm going to mulligan here. That's a better hand. I'm glad we mulliganed. That's not going to be particularly helpful in this matchup. We'll put 1 on our leader and pass. Brook is an interesting leader. We are in ranked, and under the rules of this game, when your deck is reduced to 0, you will lose the game at the end of that turn. So instead of the beginning of the turn, they lose it at the end of the turn. 5 at lead. We're going to get 2 up. We'll take a hit here happily. I just need to get some guys on board. Something kind of like that. They reveal and draw the 8-cost Nami. We need to always respect the Nami who's trying to put up the double attack on that turn. Yeah, the 8's going to go through. I'm not going to give you a bunch of cards for that. Yeah, that's fine as well. They're going to be at 6. They're at 5. They're going to be at 7 next turn, so we don't have to worry about it this turn. Let's go 5 at lead. They take it. They haven't developed anything. We'll put 2 on there. We'll attack, see if they want to go down to 2. They do. I'm going to deploy that this turn instead of next turn. I already have a Luna in hand. I kind of just want to keep getting Dawn up. We need guys. Go like this. We'll get 3 Dawn up, 2 from Usopp, 1 from Sanji. They trash more cards out of the deck. They're up to 20 and 19. It's a quick peek. Bon Beppo's an interesting choice. I haven't seen a lot of that in there. This guy's got a lot of tech in here. I think Usopp, too. They just say, I'm going to be a 7K leader now. Which is annoying. Luna's not going to do me a whole lot of good here. This is 3. 3 for the Sanji. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can really only go 7 at him one whole time. Is that good enough? Or I can go 5. Yeah, that's probably better. I'm going to develop a blocker just to deal with the likely double attack 11K next turn. I'm going to go deploy this, choose 1. We're going to eat it up. I should have attacked the 2 into it. That was dumb. Let's go 7 at lead. I should have developed the Sanji first, because now I can't develop it, so we'll just... Ooh, I can't even do that. Well, we'll do this instead then. Make 2 cards or go down to 1. That was a mistake, ladies and gentlemen. What are you guys letting me do? What are you letting me do? I should have played the Sanji first. So I had another body on board. That was a straight oops. No. The answer's still no. You can play her. You can get out the guy. Oh, no. No double attack from you, eh? That's fine. Okay, I got an interesting proposition for you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm actually thinking about developing this turn. 7, get out of it with a 1 card. They're not at the point where they can seriously aggress me. I'm going to develop this. I'm saying, okay, you got to do something now. And you still have 13 cards of deck, so you're not there yet. But if he does the double attack, that could get scary. But I can get out of it. But I'm saying I'm going to try and kill you next turn. Again, this would be so much better if I had developed my either the Usopp or the Sanji. Instead, I'm where I'm at, just because I am. But I have the unblockable in hand. And he's got to chew through 3 life without his leader ability. And I got a 9k that I can just go after him with. 3 times. Not what I thought I'd be developing in this matchup, but he hasn't actually pressured me that hard. And if he goes after the Sanji, fine, I'm going to lose the Sanji. I'm more considering trying to kill you next turn. Because even if you're a 9k, and I go 2, it's 5, so 5 onto my 9. 14k? 14k into your 7. That's 8k counter twice you got to use. That's a lot. Yeah, there's the boy. Didn't play him off of the Nami, so he doesn't actually get to aggress me. Just going to use that, knock one of those down. I don't have to deal with it. Not a bad trigger to have. You want to send that there? Yeah. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Sure, here. Check this out. No blocker, and you can have this. I don't need this. I just want another attack at you. Just one more card out of hand. You can only play 4 costs now. 6. What's that? The double attacker? No. Double attack doesn't really matter here. Okay, he leaves 2 events up. We'll attack 7 first. Make him give me a card. Gives me a 2k for it. That's good. So he's got 4. So now I can just go like this and say, hey, buddy, old pal, friend. I almost did attach all there. That would have been very dumb. I really shouldn't have restood this. I should have just attacked, not restood it in case that was a electric Luna. I expect you to get out of one. I don't expect you to get out of this one. GG, my man. GG, well played. Still have a fair number of cards in deck. And Charleston. I mean, the Electric Luna let us get one more attack. He would have eaten this anyways. That's fine. They were trying their best there. 2 Dead Man's Game would have been pretty detrimental for us on the in the end there, because they would have Dead Man 4 my cards, 4 my Dawn, try and kill me. That would have been pretty bad, but we didn't let it get there. We said, no, we're going to aggro you down even faster than you're going to aggro us. This actually was a pretty good play, I'll say. Like, if I just set up some standing Dawn here, I actually kind of like this in this matchup. Maybe it's because they didn't have enough pressure, but at least in this game, it was the correct call. I mean, being able to just say, hey, I'm going to attack your 7K for 14 3 times. Unblockable. Not too shabby. What do you guys think? What did I do right? What did I do wrong? This was a good matchup. I think that's all I got, though. So let's jump into another game of Ranked. All right, what'd you guys think? How were those games? It was a lot of fun. We're doing all right. We're climbing the ladder pretty quick, though. We're not losing very often, which is fantastic for us, but it makes it kind of hard because I do want you guys to tell me what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong, because I am trying to get better. I don't want to just constantly get easy games, free wins, whatever you want. I want to know how to improve because I really do want to get good at this leader. And I'm having a lot of fun with it. All right, we're playing Monkey D. Luffy from OP13, Dawn ×1 on our opponent's attack. If I have 5 or less Dawn cards on our field, you may rest any of our Dawn cards up to one of our leaders or Straw Hat Crew type characters, gains plus 2,000 power for each Dawn rested by this effect. It's a pretty solid defensive ability. We are going to just kind of buzz through this because I play this deck a lot and I don't want to bore you guys, so we're just going to run right through. If you guys got any questions, let me know, but we're just going to run through real quick. So if you guys want to pause the video at any time to read a card, go ahead. So we're running 4 Jewelry Bonnie. It's a good searcher. Looks for the top 4 cards for a Straw Hat Crew type. Garp is a searcher as well, looking at the top 4 for a 3 cost or more. Really good for the deck. We're running 3 of the 2K unblockable Sanjis. Makes it so our Straw Hat Crew type with 6,000 power or more are unblockable. Really good event. We're running 3 of the Roanoa Zoro from EBO4. It's a 7/9 brick, but it is really good in the late game. I trimmed it down to 3. I'm contemplating trimming it down to 2. I generally only need 1. The only time I really need more than 1 is if I'm playing stuff where the leaders get big themselves, like Ace or Jewelry Bonnie, the red-yellow. And those are the only matches I'm really finding them necessary. And because I'm not seeing a lot of those, I'm contemplating going down to 2 and bumping this up to 4. But let me know what you guys think. Is that a good decision? Should we try it? I don't know. We're running 3 Laboon because I think the deck loses extraordinarily heavily to removal. So we're running 3 Laboons 2K that protects our 7,000 power or less characters. And Robin is a 3 cost 1K that protects our Straw Hat Crew by resting a Dawn. And it doesn't have any restrictions, so it protects everything we play. I actually like it better than Laboon. It's just a little higher cost, so it depends on if we can get it out at a good time. We are running 4 Usopp. Restands 2 Dawn at the end of every turn. Real good there. We're running Nami, the most overtuned card you've ever seen. A 4/2 1K counter blocker that rests 2 of our opponent's cost of 8 or less, then sets 5 Dawn cards active at the end of the turn. So it goes Dawn plus for setting stuff up, which is just insane. I understand when people are a little frustrated that this card exists because it is a little broken, I will say that. But that's why we run it. We run 4 Sanjis because it's probably the best attacker in our deck because it restands a Dawn at the end of every turn and ends a 7K. But then we also have the Luffy, which is a double attack 7K, but a if they go down to 1 life, it's kind of a vanilla, which is why I say that Sanji's just kind of better. And then we're running 2 Brook, and man, Brook is such a good card. We're running 2. I recommend you only run 2 because it's such a tech card, but man, is it good. Rest one of our opponent's cards. That's their Dawn, blocker, whatever. And then I can trash the character, and because our leader's Straw Hat True Tap, I get to set up one of our characters with 8 or less as active, which is our whole deck minus our 9-cost Zoro. And it's just really good of saying, hey, I'm going to rest your 10-cost Newgate blocker, and then I'm going to attack you twice for like 11 or 13. I hope you can get out of that. Ooh, my bad. And then you guys saw today, we played the 9-cost Zoro, and man, in the right matchup with the right setup, this card just wins games. Like, you just put it on board, and the opponent just kind of cries. That poor Brook, man. I did not mean to do that to them. I mean, I did mean to do it, but, like, that's not usually how that matchup goes. Usually it's a matter of, like, me trying to stabilize and them trying to get rid of enough of my stuff while staying big. But 9-cost Zoro, real good card. This also wins the Ace matchup, by the way. Just pointing that out there. This can win Ace or Jewelry Bonnie if you've got the setup for it. You generally don't need this for the Jewelry Bonnie matchup, but this wins the Ace matchup every time. If you can get this on board when you've got like 2 or 3 life, they're going to start dropping the boas to make it so it can't attack. It doesn't matter. Your board will keep getting bigger, and they're going to run out of boas. That matchup became so much more winnable after they lost Red Rock. I cannot even begin to tell you how much more winnable that matchup is. And it used to be like our worst matchup. I'd say our hardest matchup now is Mihawk. So I'm glad that people kind of gave up on that leader, because, man, without Round Table, that matchup got way harder. I know you're strong, so we'll go all out from the start. This is a 3-cost searchable freeze in the deck. It's searchable by Jewelry Bonnie because it's a Straw Hat card. It rests 2 of our Dawn plus the 1 for the cost, and it makes it so 2 of our opponent's 7-cost characters will not become active in their next refresh phase. Meaning it's kind of the early game version of Luna. We just want to say, hey, if you've only got 2 guys, I'm just going to hold those down real quick. It's also really good for just holding down blockers that we've put down with something like a Nami and saying, I'm going to just keep pressuring you. Sorry, you don't get to have blockers. My bad. And then we've got 4 Charleston, which is the greatest defensive event ever printed in One Piece, just because of the nature of our leader ability. Counter. It's a 2-cost, and it's a counter. Our leader or any of our characters get plus 4k, so it's not even just leader lock. Then I can discard a card, and if I did, I get to set up 3 of my Dawn cards as active, generating an extra 2k out of thin air because of the way our leader ability works. Which is why if you're trying to kill a red-green Luffy, you want to go for like giant numbers. If you can swing 22, do it, because that negates them having a Charleston in hand. But yeah. If you're trying to do like 7, 7, 9, like that's great against most leaders, not against Luffy. Don't do that. Charleston, that's just begging for a Charleston. And then Luna. Because everything in the game right now is trying to rush down everybody. All of our opponent's rested characters with a cost of 7 or less will not become active in your opponent's next refresh phase. I have found that in the mirror and in so many matches against anybody that can run green, it just becomes a Luna mirror match. Who has more Lunas? Little unfortunate, but it's kind of the nature of the game. And the most tilting trigger of all time. Rest for one of our opponent's characters. I cannot tell you how many times I have messed up my opponent's lethal calculations, but just going, hey, by the way, I'm just going to rest one of your dudes. My bad. Just a dude. No cost restriction. Nothing. 10-cost Newgate. That's going down. Not only do you not get to contemplate going for lethal, I now get to go for lethal in the crackback because you just lost your 12k blocker. I hope that's okay with you. So that's kind of the deck list. So as far as the generals go, if anybody doesn't know, you want to go first with Luffy in pretty much every matchup. There are very few exceptions. You want to go second against something like Emu, just to deny them having it. You really don't want them to have second. God, that's a nightmare. Pretty much everything else that I can think of is you just want to go first because that's your curve. And your curve is one of your searchers to find out whatever you need, or a Laboon if you're going against something that's going to have... If you're going against a blue or a black deck, play the Laboon on 1, preferably. And then on 3, you want to just put some Dawn on, put one, or most of the time I put 2 Dawn on leader and say, hey, if you want to go more than 7 at me on your follow-up, that's your whole turn, fine. If you're going against something like Emu, though, attack for 5, put the Nico Robin on board, don't have anything under leader, except you're going to get hit, and accept that this will make it so that your entire board will last the whole game, because they just have such a hard time doing double removal. But this will win you the game. Play it, even if it means you have to take a life, on 3. And then on 5, we want to play our Sanji, because it's just restands 2 on play. Then we want to put 1 under leader, attack for 6, have 2 up for defense, or 7, or go put 2 underneath leader if you think they are going to have, if they haven't played like a character to brush you with, go 7. Just say, hey, I'm going to whack you now. And then that means you've gone 7 twice at them probably. And if they continue to not develop dudes, that's fine. Now you've got Dawn and defense, like probably a anti-removal, or you didn't get hit last turn because you just put a Dawn underneath one of your guys. The ideal 7 Dawn turn is 1 underneath leader, play this Monkey D. Luffy for 6, follow it up with an Usopp, because that means you've now got an Usopp, a Sanji, and a Luffy on board. And you're going to get 3 Dawn back, 2 from the Usopp, 1 from the Sanji, and you're going to have 2 7Ks and a 5K, and 3 Dawn coming back every turn. Your 9 Dawn turn, you probably want to try and do that again, or just get a Sanji on board and like maybe a Nami to freeze a bunch of their guys, but you just want to get more 7Ks on board. On 10 Dawn, you should be going for lethal probably. If the board state's got out of hand, you might have to do some freeze events and just keep pressuring with your 7K attackers and your like 5 cost attackers plus your leader. And then if you've done your work right on like your 7s and your 9s, you'll probably have somewhere in the neighborhood of 3 or 4 Dawn coming back. And because of how much Dawn you've had coming back, your life's probably not in danger. You can drop the 9 cost Zoro if it's correct for the matchup. But if you're playing against something like, I don't know, Crocodile or Mihawk, the 9 cost doesn't do you any good. You just need more guys on board. So it's very matchup dependent. That's why we only run 1 of it. But you guys saw today, sometimes that's just good enough. So it's those later Dawn turns that just, the deck has so many flex options. The Zoro's really good late game because you're getting 3 Dawn back, so you can play it for essentially 8, 1 under leader, 7 for this, attack one of their board, attack for 8 with your leader, or 9 if you got the extra Dawn standing, and just continue to freeze and block. Gets out of hand fast. All right, I think that's all I got for you guys, though. So let me know what you guys think. What do you guys want to see? Those were some good ranked games. We're having lots of fun on ladder, but sometimes I don't know what people are doing. I've seen some wild stuff out there. All right, I think that's all I got. So as always, good games and good luck, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for tuning in.